Hello everybody, my name's Chris Mack and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. So, we're on a 5-win streak, not going too badly. We'll just random and see who we get, and hopefully it's not the... It is. Okay. So, here we go. This is the second time I've randomed a lost on this win streak, so hopefully this isn't just the end of it. This is always so tense. I hate fighting in the cellar as the lost. It's a pain in the rump. And this room is just like screaming death to me. So a couple of runs back I got the lost and it went amazingly because I got 9 lives. Hopefully this time we can be as lucky. Don't see it happening, but you never know. You never ever know. This is just one of those kind of tense situations where you get to the first item room and you just kind of hope and pray. But you know what? I'll show the seed after this room, depending if I die or not. If I die, then I'm afraid you're not getting to see the seed. But we'll do it anyway. Because who knows, anyone else that might play this might get even further than I do, so we'll see. That dude could stop dodging, that would be grand. Health upgrade, wow, I really needed that. So we'll go in here and... yeah. So the seed is BEPV J9Y0. I don't think I need to tell you that telepathy of dummies is not going to help us in this run. Oh, and this... you know what? Screw it. I got telepathy for dummies, let's just use it. Hopefully, I'll get something more substantial in one of the other rooms, but if this is what ends the win streak, then you know what, I'm still okay with it. Losing the win streak to playing as the lost, it happens. We'll give it a go though. I mean, when I played the last lost run, I didn't think I'd get past, well, the first floor, and I ended up winning it. So, well, spoilers in case you haven't seen it, but it went ridiculously well. So fingers crossed, this one could actually do the same. Guaranteed we're against the haunt, so I may just want to keep my bomb since the only thing I'd want from that is a small rock, and since it's not guaranteed, I don't think I want to be wasting my bombs on that kind of thing. I would much rather use it on the 2 ghost part of the haunt, and hopefully... oh, there we go, that's it. Oh well, that's the end of the win streak. It was nice while it lasted. What I'll do is I'll just start another run and we can continue on from there. And fingers crossed it's not the lost again, because that would be a right kick in the gonads. But no, it's Maggie. So fingers crossed this one goes a bit better. Sadly, when you random the lost, there's always a chance that that's going to happen. And it kind of sucks that that's how the win streak ended. Happens though, I suppose. We'll go in here, we'll grab this, and we'll just leave. But yeah, the last time I played the Lost, it actually went really well. I've not played Maggie in a long time, so this might be quite good. There's a thing that you want to do with Maggie, and that's just get rid of all your hearts at the first deal with the devil. That was rubbish, but the reason I say that is you have 4 hearts. You start with an absolute load of health. So you can take as many deals with the devil pretty much as you want. Unless you get a 1 heart and 2 hearts. But then even at that, usually the 2 hearts consist of something like Abaddon or something like that. So there's a likelihood that you'll find something in there that you might like. But yeah, I'm kind of gutted actually that that's how this win streak was going, and that's how it ends up losing. I know that there was an old trick where you could use Alt and F2. Oh, okay, well there goes all those black hearts that I got. And Ball of Tar isn't too bad. I should have actually left those black hearts till the end of the floor. I've got the Yum Heart. I mean, it wouldn't have been that big a deal to take a bit more damage going in there. Ah well, hindsight I suppose. But I kind of wanted to win that run, even if it was telepathy for dummies in the first room. To die on that room Even it wasn't even against a boss, it was just against one of the rooms. It was kind of a bit demoralising, but what can you do? We'll just carry on and hopefully, you know, not get hit as much as possible. And start a new streak from now. But yeah, like I was saying, there was an old trick where you could use Alt and F2, I think it was Alt and F2, and you would get all your save files moved onto the other save, all your load, well, everything you're unlocked onto the other save. That's not great. And then, but you wouldn't get lost. Which, I mean, that would be great. But sadly, I didn't do that. We'll have a look at the secret room here. I would like to go down to the next floor with 5 cents, which is why I'm going to blow up some of these dudes on the off chance that I'm able to. Come on, give me 1 cent at least. There we go. The reason for 5 cents, to spawn an arcade. As you're playing as Maggie, you've got loads of health to play with. You'd be silly. That was my own idiocy. I should have used the bombs there. Ah well. You live and you learn. I missed out on 2 cents. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I'll get loads and loads of money from the arcade on the next floor anyway, if there is one. Plus I've got this lover's card that I can use at any point in time in case I feel like I need that little bit more health. Or if I just want to get rid of it on a blood bank or something like that. But, yeah. Exciting times for the channel. We just got one of our videos up to, well, last time I checked it was on 1,500 views, so that's kind of ridiculous for us. I mean, it's really exciting that one of our videos could actually get that amount of views. Experimental treatment. I don't usually take it, but we'll just do it this time. And we've got a tiers downgrade, I think about the same damage, about the same speed. So basically I think what happened was we gained 1 health and lost some tiers. Am I happy with that? Not really. I would prefer it was the other way around, but as is life. Hopefully we'll get a tiers upgrade or something at some point in the future, and that'll more than compensate for the tiers downgrade that we received there. And time to get rid of basically all my health. But yeah, one of the most recent videos that was released was gameplay footage of Final Fantasy, and it went really, really well. People seem to really enjoy it. So if there was anything in particular that you enjoyed about that, or if there's anything in particular that you enjoy about these, maybe one of my videos or anything like that, please let us know in the comments. I mean, it's the only way this channel's going to grow is if we find out what you enjoy seeing, what you don't enjoy seeing. If you'd rather I just shut up and just played Isaac instead of commentating over it, just let us know, and we'll do our best to kind of accommodate. So, or if you'd want to see like daily updates of certain things, or there goes my deal with the devil, or if you'd quite like to see us streaming, like we've been streaming some of the Grand Theft Auto heists recently. Didn't realise this was Curse of the Maze. Curse of the Maze. But yeah, we've been streaming some of the Grand Theft Auto heists and recording one of them recently. Did a bit of editing on that. But if you want to see all our fails in action, then please feel free to check us out on Twitch when we're streaming. Just give one of us a follow, and usually we're all on at the same time. So please, you're more than welcome to join in. Like, we will quite happily speak to you whilst we're doing the heists, and we'll put up the footage that we get. But it's the heists, if you've not played them, I would definitely suggest that you do. They're a lot of fun. I mean, like a ridiculous amount of fun. As you can see from one of the other videos, it didn't go smoothly for us. We didn't get it through it first time, but we did have a laugh with it. Although it wasn't shown, there was a few mess-ups to start with when the prison guards kept spotting like Stu and Scotty when that's Bazarici and Stu Dix. As soon as they got out the boss and just unloading 1,000 million bullets inside of them. So I think I'll take Hive Mind. I do like Hive Mind. But yes, funny things like that were happening all the time. You got to see some of my fails when I, you know, crashed the plane into... Well, you didn't get to see that. Kinda glad you didn't get to see that, because I took off in the airport and just crashed straight into one of the pylons. It wasn't ideal, but you know what? I should have used that way before then. Guaranteed I was sitting on that for a while, but it happens. But it was quite funny. I was away to blame it on something else, like the wind or the turbulence got me or something like that, but it was just my own stupidity. And there definitely goes my deal with the devil chance. So if you get hit on the floor, it reduces your deal with the devil chance. If you get hit on the boss, you basically have, I think it's a 1% chance to get a deal with the devil. So if I get a deal with the devil here, then, well, it's not been earned, that's for sure. So my plan as Maggie isn't working, but Synth Oil is an amazing, amazing item. So it's a damage upgrade and a range upgrade, as it said on the thing, but it's also a tier height upgrade, I think. I think it's by 0.5. If you get too many tier height upgrades, it can actually be extremely annoying, so be careful of that. But yeah, mini mushes as well is one of those that give you a tier height upgrade. It makes it seem like it's going further just because it's in the air longer. So it's something to look out for with various different items. We'll have a look in here. I know this brings me down to half a heart, and if I get hit by one of these spiders, then I'm dead. But hopefully that won't... that was very, very close. And hopefully Gimpy will be good to me and give me a blue heart on the way out. No, it won't. I'll play this once more. Twice more. Come on. I'm just going to lay a bomb there. Could have spent the time shooting all that poop, but I really couldn't be bothered. That's just my own laziness. I'll waste a bomb rather than, you know, wait there for 2 minutes shooting all of that. I'd rather take a bomb for a key. Just about always, I will always... Oh, come on. Secret room be good to me. 2 bombs. That's not too bad. Could have gotten the item room for free, but that's where I got all these bombs, so... Probably for the best. Now, where could the second secret room be? It could be down here. Okay, so it's not here, so... The only other... Well, there's a few other places, but... I'm thinking it might be here. Yeah, here we go. Umbilical cord is not worth taking. And Curse of the Maze actually helped me out to speed this up a wee bit. But we'll just go down to the next floor, and hopefully I won't get hit. I was going to go to the shop and buy a red heart, but since we're not on the win streak anymore, it's not as important. I know that's the bad way to think of it, but I don't usually get hit a ridiculous amount of times against these bosses, well, these, like, enemies anyway, so hopefully that'll still be the case just now. And I'll be able to just get one of the red hearts from them, because Child Heart increases the drop of red hearts. So I can still take 1 hit of damage from any of these, but I can't take 1 hit of damage from a champion mob now. Plus it makes me want to play more into the deal with the devil kind of territory. I don't think I've shown the seed for this actually. I'll do this after this room. That's something I need to get into my head. Show the seed at the start of the run instead of halfway through it so that people know what the seed is. If you want me to start putting the seed in the description or anything like that, then please just let me know and I will quite happily do that. If you're quite happy just watching and then taking the seed later on, then again, that's fair enough. Because right at the start, what I'll do is I'll just note down the seed on like a pen and a bit of paper. On a pen? That's pretty stupid. I can't write on a pen. I'll be using a pen and a bit of paper. And then we'll just kind of move on from there. But yeah, I've always preferred pens to pencils. I think that it was always when I was younger, if you were using a pen, you were a grown-up. If you were using a pencil, you were a kid. I don't know if anyone else felt like that. So as soon as I got to started using pens, it actually felt like, oh my god, I can actually do this. Then I started making silly mistakes whilst writing things down, and it's not as forgiving as with a pencil. A pencil, I think, is a perfectionist's item. If you want to make sure that you get things perfect, like completely, then you'd be using a pencil. If you're not really too bothered and you don't mind a few scribbles and stuff like that on your bit of paper, then the pen's fine. Or maybe that's just my opinion. But, key beggar, you can just go away. Nun's habit's not bad. I mean, if I can get to another arcade, that makes it like a lot better, because then Yum Heart, Nun's habit is not as broken as it was in vanilla, where, you know, you'd get infinite plays on the blood bank, but still pretty good. Every second play, no, every fourth play even, you get a red heart. So with the red hearts I've got, I would get an absolute ton of plays out of that, which would more than pay for itself. Plus I need to see what's in the item room as well, because who knows, it may be a spacebar item that I want to take, but doesn't have really any charges on it. Oh, yeah, I cannot afford to get hit. If I get hit and I don't get a deal with the devil, this run's just going to go south really quickly. Because I'll be lacking the necessary damage that I need for the later mobs and later bosses, so I really can't afford to take damage. I think what I will do, though, is because I'm back at full health, I'm just going to drop Child's Heart. It's a good item, but I would much rather keys and bombs. So I think I'll just leave it like that. At the moment, anyway. If I start taking loads of damage, or I find an arcade or something like that, then fair enough, I'll probably pick it back up. But oh, come on! Oh, that's annoying. Well, hopefully, there's still a chance that I get a deal with the devil, but it is drastically reduced because I took red heart damage. Was there a spirit heart in that shop? If there's a spirit heart in the shop, then I'm going to be gutted. I didn't even think of picking that up. I don't think there was. I'd like to believe that if there was one, I would automatically pick it up. I'd be surprised if I didn't, especially since I really want to deal with the devil. And there's another bit of red heart damage. Obviously it doesn't matter now, but it still kind of sucks that I just dropped Child's Heart and now I'm taking all this silly bits of damage. Unnecessary damage as well. I think I'm going to blame it that the random for the lost is what's demoralised me. That's totally what I'm going to blame it on. Not that I'm just playing badly or anything, just that. But this room is a pain in the rump. You just got to keep dodging backwards and forwards, and hopefully I'll take out one of them soon. There we go. The flies should do the rest for me. There we go. A bomb. Well, a bomb and a key. Okay. We need to get this. Okay, that was pretty close. So was that. I almost dodged into his bullet. Okay, just concentrate, Chris, and you'll be fine. But hopefully you have been enjoying the videos. If you are enjoying the Isaac videos, again, just let me know. I cannot believe I got to deal with the devil. Come on, be good, be good. The nail. Is the nail better than the heart? I'd say the nail's better than the heart. It means I'm not stuck on the amount of hearts I've got. If I do play well, then I can get loads and loads of them. Plus I can come back and squash some rocks if there's a room that's particularly rocky. That's a film I've never actually seen. That might not be a popular thing for me to say, but I've never seen any of the Rockies, I don't think. Legendary films, I totally believe that they are, and that I'm probably missing out. But I've just never got round to them. They've never been on my kind of to-do list. I messed up again. Should have went into the curse room first and then used the nail, but well, happens. And I got a couple of spiders from it. At least Hive Mind makes them a bit bigger, so. Let's have a look in this shop and see if there was a spirit heart for sale. There was as well. Oh. Okay. We'll just buy both of these. And I will leave my poor donation machine alone. I keep beating that thing up, so although I'm not on 5 cents and I will miss out on the arcade on the next floor, I should probably leave that poor thing alone. It's taken so many bombs to the face that it's a shame. And I'm never going to get the stopwatch at this rate if I keep blowing that poor thing up. But yeah, as you can see by Hive Mind, look at the size of my spiders. They're huge. Hopefully I can get something like Guppy or... well, Guppy or... nah, if I get something like that spawns spiders as well, these things will end up hitting for a lot. So I've just got to kind of focus on that. I know I didn't buy the Nun's Habit in the last floor, which is... it's a bit of a shame. It is a decent item, but it's not half as good as it used to be. The amount that it used to charge was ridiculous. It was way too overpowered and definitely deserved the nerf that it got. The ability to just win by picking up the Nun's Habit was ridiculous. As much as I want to go to that 2 key room, I think I should prioritize the 2 key room. Okay, because we just got an extra key there. 3 rerolls everything on the floor. I'm not sure if it rerolls bombs, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It didn't work. Maggie's Faith is an amazing item. So every time I go down to the next floor, it will give me a Eternal Heart, which hopefully I'll be able to keep a hold of. That speed upgrade was actually lovely. It was something that I definitely needed. And now that I've used all my keys, go figure, I get a golden key in that room. That's why some people would probably say, complete the floor, then go to all the key rooms, but I don't know anyone that probably does that. Let's have a little look in here. And I will definitely buy Mum's Key. I love this item, I think it's amazing, and it's definitely worth the 7 cents. Makes every chest better. So, I mean, how can you say no to that? This room I'm not too much of a fan of. I usually get hit by these turrets, so if I do, don't be surprised. Speed downgrade after I just got that speed upgrade kinda sucks. But the speed upgrade you get from Void Rage, I think is what it's called, is, well, it's decent enough to kind of compensate for the downgrade. I shouldn't be in here. I should not be in this middle bit. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't take more damage than I did. I might get out of this room with just taking 1 bit of damage. Yeah, I should have taken a lot more damage there. Get in the monies. Yeah, I never even talked of Ball of Tar. So what it does is, as you can see, there's, well, tar underneath my feet. But every so often, I actually shoot a shot that has the chance of slowing. So you'll see every so often, like just there's a black shot that comes out. That is a Ball of Tar working. So probably should have talked about that when I got it, but I don't think too much of Ball of Tar, so that's why I didn't really mention it that much. But if we do get through this, I'm still going to include this as part of the win streak. Let's just hope I don't take loads of damage, and let's hope that I get through this boss without taking any. Dark one, I'm probably going to take damage. I usually do. Oh my god, thank you, Cube of Meat. You are my hero. I think twice. You're my hero. Okay. A little trick for the dark one is he only shoots brimstone down the way. So, oh, come on. God damn you. I'm just going to use the Cube of Meat now. Please die. There we go. Yeah, he only shoots down the way, so if somehow you can get him to go, well, down, then, well, when he dashes, if you just go to the bottom of the screen, then he goes further down. So hopefully you don't get hit as much. But because I didn't play that well, sadly he hit me just at the end there. I should probably look for the secret room because any kind of stats upgrade right now would be very, very useful. Let's have a look for the secret room up here to start with. Nope. I actually feel like I'm still moving surprisingly quickly. I'm kind of shocked at that after that speed downgrade. Let's have a look over here. And it's over here. That's cool. Bloody penny. Not as good as Maggie's Faith at the moment. It's a good item, but it's not what I'm looking for just now, so I need to just keep opening every single chest that I get to, and I think Boss Rush will be off the table by now. Yeah, we're on 22 minutes. Because I've just been taking my time trying to get every little nook and cranny from each floor to see if I can increase my damage. Like, if I can find a golden chest that has Cricket's head, this run just turns into a much, much better run. Or even if I can get one of the guppy items from it, it'll improve it so much. The nail is a really good item, but I needed something better from that deal with the devil. They're so vital to these runs that it's not even funny. Maybe that's just my opinion, maybe other people think differently, but I think that deal with the devils and deal with the angels can make or break a run. Let's have a look over here. Yep, cool. I'll play it once, and then let's just blow it up. Loads of red hearts. We'll just grab them, I mean, there's no arcade, so there's nothing I can use them on, but we'll just go down to the next floor. So what have I got from this run so far? Roid Rage, Experimental Treatment, Cube of Meat, Little Steven, and Gimpy and the Nail. At least I got a free Gimpy, which is probably kind of a non-factor. I mean, I don't feel like Gimpy does a whole lot. It gives me like probably 2 Spirit Hearts throughout the entire run, if I'm lucky. For some reason it just doesn't seem to work that well with me. Or maybe that's just a frame of mind. I don't feel that I'm getting lucky with it. Don't get lucky with Gimpy. See, Gimpy can either sound like a cute kind of animal name, or, well, you know, what it's actually supposed to be for. Okay, don't get hit. Do not get hit, because now I don't just lose the deal with the devil, I lose this Eternal Heart as well, which I really can't afford to be doing. Go through. Lemon Mishap. This is not going to win me the run. Just move on. Uh-oh. I kind of want just out of this room. I knew it. I knew I was going to have to go back through that room, but at least I'll have a nail charge to help me out. So I can take a bit of damage and I won't lose this Spirit Heart straight. Well, I won't lose this Eternal. Let's just not talk about that. Hi, V. Go figure, I thought this room would be easy. And you know what? It is a ridiculously easy room, so. Two of spades is grand. Okay, Gimpy's actually just paid out. Come on! Oh my god. I just took a whole heap of damage. Come on! Work with me here. Wow, I hate this room. It's going to single-handedly kill me at this rate. If every enemy in this game had the AI of those stupid masks, I wouldn't be able to I probably wouldn't be able to play it. It's just totally ridiculous how much they do. We'll just take this with us. There's no need for me to use the two of spades just now. Hopefully I still get a deal with the devil or something from it. And at least I didn't just end up losing that eternal heart because I was stupid. Yes, I did, but I would have lost it on that Mask of Infamy room anyway, so. Go down here, grab the battery, and we can use the nail again on the next room. Probably should have waited because I've just wasted a charge, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference. Okay, come on, cube of meat, do your thing. Yeah, if you can get close enough for the cube of meat to actually attack, the thing is just, it destroys everything. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. I had to open that there. Hopefully this is telepills and I don't need to fight this room. Nope, it's lemon party. A really good pill in its own right. It can help you like melt some bosses, so it's kind of handy to know what that one was, and at least it wasn't something bad. These guys are just douchebags, and they're dead. Let's just move swiftly on. Try and pick the pace up a little bit so that this run doesn't last over an hour like some of my other ones. Now, the trick to this room is to try and push these big dudes into the spikes. If you can do that, then they just die automatically, pretty much. As soon as they shrink down to the smaller size, they just die. But as you can see by that, for example, the cube of meat, it's such a good item if you can use it offensively. And even if you can't use it offensively, it's such a good defensive item as well. Don't be greedy. Normal stopwatch, battery. We'll donate a whole heap to the... Well, not a whole heap. We'll donate enough. As long as I keep donating each and every single run, we'll eventually get there. Yes, I just tried to plant a bomb there. And yeah, I probably should have used two of spades before walking in there, but it's not that big a deal. I'll probably get another key soon, so to use one key, if I was going to be using a whole load of keys, then fair enough. Like if it was on a 2-key room, or if there's golden chests kicking about or something like that, then fair enough. But for that one, I think it'll be okay. Lay you here. We'll see what's in here first of all. A full battery charge, nice, not bad. So one thing I'm definitely not short of on this run is HP. Now I would quite like to throw away some of that HP for damage if that's okay. That would be grand. But I just need to stop getting hit. And if I do, then it'll be easy peasy. I will just use the charge in here. If there's any tinted rocks I've not seen, then my bad. Like I said in previous videos, I hardly see them. I really struggle to see the tinted rocks when we get down to these kind of floors. And I'm kind of glad I kept a charge for this room. Because I hate these masks. And a crawl space. Oh, give me proptosis or something. Give me something really good. What do you think? Bets are Butterbean. I'm going to bet Butterbean. Because I really want it to be good. Or not just want it to be good, but need it to be something decent. Well, let's have a look then. And it's the left hand, which I will definitely take with me. The left hand turns all chests into red chests. So basically, this probably quadruples my chance of becoming Guppy. Or giving me loads of spiders. Either or. I'm just gonna leave. Double black hearts. And we've just got the boss, so we'll just move swiftly onwards. And it's Loki. Hello, Loki. He's usually a fairly easy boss. He might be a bit of a pain because my low tier speed, but even at that, he shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Okay, come on, Cupid me. It's me and you. There we go. No deal with the devil. Did I deserve a deal with the devil? I wouldn't say so. So I'm not kind of too disappointed that I didn't get it. We'll just go down to the next floor because there are a few areas where the second secret room could be, and I'm not 100% sure where to start looking. Double troll bombs! Woohoo! Let's open this. And Samson's lock is not exactly what I was looking for. Let's just try and dodge that. Okay, that's the first one down. Cuban meat should just tear him to shreds. There we go. Oh, that's not good. I will quite happily re-roll this run if I'm able to, and that's the second key room, well, the double key room. Especially since we just got Bomb Bag, which isn't great in itself. Nope, sadly we're not. Guppy's Tail though. Guppy's Tail and red, yeah, the red, is it the red hand? Totally forgot the left hand. I totally forgotten the name of that item. When I was saying the red hand, it just didn't seem right. But yeah, the left hand makes it a huge, huge chance of becoming Guppy, because what the Guppy's Tail does is it increases the drops of golden chests, but the left hand only allows you to get red chests. So instead of having to waste all your keys on golden chests, you just get a whole heap of red chests, which is, well, it's amazing, to be completely honest. Nothing's in this room that I want, apart from a free spirit heart, which I will quite happily take. I'll use my money on that judgment, and we'll plant a bomb here. Please kill it. There we go. Okay, if I hit that bomb fly maybe once more, then it should hopefully die. I did not see that fly next to me. But there we go. It took 2 hits, which I wasn't expecting, but I didn't even think I hit that. There's going to be a lot of flies coming out of this one, but because it's the last one, it shouldn't be too hard to handle. That's what I always try and do on those rooms. If possible, I can't remember if there's loads of rocks. Yeah, there is. If at all possible, you kill one of those, like, nested evil dudes. Okay, I made a massive mistake. I've not actually used my 2 spades. I've used all my keys, I opened up a whole heap of things and totally forgot about my 2 spades. That's my bad. Totally should have used it, and that could actually make a massive difference. It shouldn't do, because I'll be able to get a few more keys saved up because I've not got golden chests coming up, but if I didn't have the left hand, that could have made a massive, massive difference. I will buy a key from the shop, because I think I should start saving them up. But yeah, I used like 4 keys on this floor, and I really should have doubled my keys. Been making a lot of little mistakes in this run, which could build up to a loss, so it's not like an impossible win. I am doing a fair amount of damage with the cube of meat anyway. Not with anything else. The cube of meat's doing all the work pretty much. I really need a tiers upgrade. But the one thing working for me is, if you look in the top left, you can see I have an absolute ton of health. Because of the nail, and because I've just been getting HP upgrades rather than anything else, and Gimpy's keeping me topped up as well, it's going to make a difference. Now, this room I will probably take some damage on, because Gurglains are douchebags. Probably the hardest first floor boss, in my opinion anyway. It's definitely one of the bosses I take the most damage on, so that's how I decide who's the hardest boss. Remember I was talking bad about Gimpy earlier on, that it never used to pay out? Well, it's keeping me alive on this run, so I've actually got to apologise. I will definitely go back for that. I knew I was going to take damage on one of them, but I'm not too bothered about that. Is there any other rooms? Yeah, there's 2 down there. I would be better off just going to these rooms, getting the full charge, using 48-hour energy. Do you know what though? I'm 1 HP off the max. I'm not going to waste time by going all the way back there for no reason. Black Heart though. So 2 of spades. Wheel of Fortune. I'll just blow that up. I'll get that. Coins are not going to be useful at all, but the 2 of spades might be, so that was really, really stupid of me. Why in the world would I use that charge? Oh well, what can you do? Mom should be an easy enough fight, hopefully. There is a way to cheese this boss still, where you just kind of sit at the bottom, but I always rather fighting them rather than cheesing the mom fight. It makes it more interesting, better to watch anyway, in my opinion. Plus, anything could happen in this fight. And by anything, I just mean that it's going to take a long, long time. But look, if you stand here, is it? Yeah. She just keeps reaching out. And if right at the start you don't get the foot to drop down, then it just makes it much easier. There we go. See, look, she'll pop her hand out again soon. And that's her dead. So we'll grab the Polaroid. There's no way I'm grabbing the negative. And we might as well grab Demon Baby. Every little helps, I suppose. Any kind of advantage that I can pick up will... Well, Demon Baby's not exactly an advantage, but he's something. That was bad, but I pulled it off. Sadly though, it did not work in my favour. But as you can see, Demon Baby is actually doing something, so I'll give him that. Okay, please stop taking damage. It's not exactly the hardest room in the world. Let's have a look in here. And we've got 3 red chests. One taking me straight to the deal with the devil with 3 red chests, which took me straight to the deal with the devil. Let's have a look. Just a whole heap of blue hearts. Which is okay, I guess, but this looks like the loadout that we're going to have to go through the cathedral with, so let's try not to get hit, and I need to remember to drop the left hand before we go to the chest. If I don't, then this run is going to be over very, very quickly. Ouch. Okay, did you see how much that cube of meat just did there? That is one of the things definitely keeping me in this run. There we go, there goes one. I did take way too much damage during this fight, but I just couldn't be bothered waiting and waiting and waiting for things to get done. And still no guppy items. So we'll keep a hold of the left hand. Hopefully we'll get lucky at some point. Guaranteed I would have got a decent more payouts if I had just golden chests popping up and if I doubled my keys, but sadly neither of that happened, so because as you can see, every red chest that would pop up would be a golden chest instead, which could have got me like Cricket's head by now or something like that. Health downgrade. The one thing I had working for me was health. We'll just use the cube of meat to kill that dude. Ah. Hopefully there's just two. Nope, there was three of them. I know you're not supposed to crush these things, but I'm getting a little desperate. I know there's not really much that I could get from them, but anything would be useful right now. Because this room, for example, is going to take an absolute lifetime, or I might just die against it. Okay, come on. I can definitely get this room done. They're just flinging all about the place, these stupid little worms. Oh, my tear speed is diabolical. Half red heart is awesome. Means I get a bit of Polaroid invincibility if I get down to half a red heart, which is a definite possibility at this rate. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a red chest for some spirit hearts or something like that, but not that lucky. I really can't say that I'm never lucky because of the runs that I had before this. But I mean, come on, I got one of them that was a lost run that I ended up winning. So I can't end up complaining, even though it would be nice if this run still won. Another key is good. Or a key is good. Probably shouldn't have been open his grill. There we go. And that is lovely as well. There we go. Now I feel a bit more comfortable about this run. Don't get me wrong, not from a damage standpoint, but from a health standpoint, I won't die soon anyway. If I could get something like Unicorn Stump, I would quite happily take that with me just now. It may actually end up being something that would turn into being really useful. I was just kind of hoping for a Hail Mary. Amnesia. Yay! Sorry if I'm sounding a bit down, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I've not played the best, but this game could give me something. Decent pills or anything. Synth Oil is the only damage upgrade I've got throughout this entire run. And it's not even that great a damage upgrade. Experimental Treatment lowered my tier speed. And one of the most recent things that I've got is a health downgrade. So anything that just ups my stats, like this boss, if it gives me Magic Mushroom, I will take back everything I've said. I'm not using my Nail Charge because I'm going to use it against the boss, by the way. You never know. Miracles have happened before. I could end up getting through this. I'm just going to blow my way out of here. There we go. Oh, let's go, boss. And it's double Loki. Sure, we just fought one of your brothers not too long ago, Loki. We killed him. How does that make you feel? And he wasn't like a Siamese twin or anything either. He was actually a whole Loki. Get the Gimpy charge. Yeah, Gimpy has actually kept me alive. So I take back everything I say about it from earlier. It's probably one of the best items I've had in this run. See, I think the main problem was I took damage way too early on some of those floors. A bit of really, really unnecessary damage, so because I've not had the deals with the devil, I've not had damage upgrades, which is where you primarily, from my experience, get your damage upgrades. You get them from the deals with the devil, you get defense from deal with the angels. Usually you get something better than a range upgrade from boss-like fights, but sadly in this occasion, the game's not giving me much. So, we've just got to make do with what we've got. There we go. And what we've got is a cube of meat, so let's do this cube of meat. This room, I'm not going to fight in. Screw that. So I'll fight against Gurdy Jr. See, with Bolitar, it's not that bad. A load of Mega Spiders are good. No point picking up any of those pills. They've been basically rubbish for me this entire game. Plus I've held on to this Two of Spades card for a long time now. I kind of feel a bit connected to it. Oh my god. As I way to say, if I could get out of that without taking damage, then that would have been something else. But I think, yep, that's it. That's the end of the run. Ah well, I didn't play that well, but oh well, what can you do? But thank you very much for watching. It's a bit disappointing that that's where it had to end, but didn't even beat Mum's heart. I mean, come on, what is wrong with me? I blame the lost run that happened before it, but I'll put up both runs, and fingers crossed if you want to join in, you'll do a lot better than I did. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.